As countries rush to evacuate their citizens from Kabul, Australia has said that it will not be able to assist all Afghans that assisted its military. Australia becomes the second country after the United Kingdom to admit to this possibility. As Canberra readies its own evacuation plan, the Australian Prime Minister Scott Morrison said that it plans to send 250 military personnel to Kabul to evacuate its own citizens and an unspecified number of Afghans who had been given visas after working with Canberra. While evacuation flights have restarted today, Morrison said that Australia would probably not be able to assist all those in Afghanistan who are eligible for assistance.
I want you to know that we will continue to do everything we can for those who have stood with us, as we have to this day. But I want to talk openly to veterans that despite our best efforts, I know that support won't reach all that it should. On the ground, events have overtaken many efforts. We wish it were different.
Morrison's admission will be unwelcome in Canberra after former military personnel had repeatedly warned the government that a US withdrawal would leave Afghans who worked with Australia in danger. Australia was part of a NATO-led international force that battled the Taliban and trained Afghan security forces in the years after the militants were ousted in 2001. More than 39,000 Australian military personnel served in Afghanistan and 41 of them were killed there. Australia's admission comes days after British Defence Secretary had warned that some people won't get back from Afghanistan.
We are only now in Afghanistan and have been for the last 2 weeks to process those people. We're not in it for, we're not doing other diplomatic functions. We are simply there to process all those British passport holders and all those people we have an obligation to. And, our men and women of our armed forces are risking their lives in doing that, but that is the right thing to do. They've risked their lives for the last 20 years. At the very least, our obligation has to be as many of these people through the pipeline as possible. But I think I also said, and it's a really deep part of regret for me, that some people won't get back. Some people won't get back. And we will have to do our best in third countries to process those people.
WION World is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.